Hey guys, it's your boy Johan here, and I've got some Black Ops 2 gameplay for you. This is Yemen Team Deathmatch, and we're going to be using the MCMS with long barrel, laser, and fast mag. Yeah, that's it. But just right now, I'm going to say don't use long barrel. It's awful. It says it gives you a damage bonus. This is the one game I used it for. I realised that it did nothing for me. Unfortunately, I just happened to have a good game with it, but don't use it. It's not worth the point for your Creator 10 custom slot. It's definitely not worth using a wildcard to put on extra, so don't use it. But the other two attachments, you definitely should. Now, I've changed my mind about this class. Like, the game hasn't even been out for a week, but this was a couple of days ago, and now I've changed my mind. I've leveled up. I'm now 55. I'm not going to prestige because this game is so hard to level up. Like any other COD, you level up. Other CODs, it doesn't matter how much when you level up because the good guns come very early in the game. But with this game, all the good guns are right at the end. Like besides, some people say the MP7 is really good, and I would say it is a good gun. I just don't. It says it has so much damage. I just don't feel it while I'm using it, so I use this submachine gun instead. So it's up to opinion, but submachine guns are the way to go, really. This game is all about rushing and being objective, and if you're a passive, campy kind of player who uses an assault rifle or sniper, you're never going to do that well, really. You might get some good KDs and stuff, but it's going to be boring. You sat at the back of the map doing nothing, just picking off people once or twice in the game. Like, people will go a whole 10-minute game and get about 12 kills, and I don't know how anyone can do that. I'm too impatient, so I have to rush. That's what I've always done. But if you can be passive and objective. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can use an assault rifle and do very well. I just think submachine guns are better because of their mobility and they don't lack that much in power or accuracy. Well, in accuracy over long range they do, but the maps are so well constructed that it's all fairly close quarters unless you just run down the middle the whole time. But we're playing Team Deathmatch here, and I really don't like Team Deathmatch. I play Domination and Kill Confirmed. That's what I like to play in Ground War. I don't really have a choice sometimes. So, for me, the point of Team Deathmatch is kind of to kill horse, so that's what I went to do. But usually I'm quite objective. I like to get on the flags a lot, collect as many tags as I can, because it's score streak based now. And if you do that, you're always going to do well. There's no two ways about it. You can't. I used to say in Modern Warfare 3, people used to be playing very objectively. There's no point to it. It's like just being a point lord, trying to get as much XP as you can. And I just have to say here, I get very unlucky. Just in the second I pop up, he goes behind the car and then his mate jumps down. I mean, that's unlucky. I probably would have gone. If that hadn't have happened, I might have got a flawless gameplay. As you can see, we're fairly close to the end now. Well, we're getting there, over halfway, and I was doing fine. I was on my kill streak, so it would have kept them suppressed in their spawn, and me be able to rush the whole time with a VSAT up and stealth chopper picking them off. You're free to rush. If your kill streaks are in the air, you're free to rush as much as you want. Stupid moves with an RPG. People who run around with secondaries that's what primary gun's there for. But my thoughts on Black Ops 2 are, it's a very good game. Need to sort out the servers and the connection. It says you have a 4-bar and you don't. It's awful. Some games I join and, like, especially when you're playing a bit later, I'm in the UK, and you connect to these American hosts and it's just an awful connection and you can't play at all. Yeah, I'm a bit conservative now. I'll admit that there. I was just trying to scope around, see if I can find anyone with that attachment, but not having any luck here again, so just go back to trying to find them. I'd say depending on your skill level, like some people like to use the high end kill streaks. I now mostly use VSAT, dogs and swarm because I'm level 55 now. Here I wasn't, I was like level 40 something. I don't know. But the game's coming to a close now. Black Ops 2 is a really good game. Really enjoying it. I'm going to be posting more games for you all, and press the subscribe and like button if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. It's been your boy Chahan.